Hi, I'm Jeffrey, and this is Life with a Pipe. Thanks for joining me again today. I'm just relaxing this evening after work, having a smoke, cup of coffee with a bit of Irish cream in it, decaf. It's nighttime. I like my sleep. I wanted to do a VR for the Montana Piper, Greg and Sandra. Don't enter me in your GA. I just want to participate and share some of the videos that helped me get started in my piping. So there were a couple of iterations in my getting started. I'm cheap. I look for the least expensive, best quality for the enjoyment. And I started with estate pipes. So I used to smoke roll your own cigarettes, and my bridge into pipe smoking was that I started buying pipe tobacco to mix with my rolling tobacco to play with the flavor profiles. And then I just got interested in smoking pipe tobacco. And my first pipe was a Dr. Grabo, Dr. Grabo Savoy. Bought it at a CVS, super cheap, Captain Black, whatever. It was most likely Captain Black. I really can't remember at this point. But my first estate pipe was this Grabo Omega. And I got it. I was super excited. And the airway was blocked. And it took me days, maybe weeks, to find a solution. And the channel High Grade Pipe Repair and Restoration came to the rescue in that regard. And he had one idea that was the golden ticket for unclogging that clogged stem. Worked like a charm. So during that time, as I was looking, I also fell in love with Bear Pipe, Aristocob. Aristocob was wonderful to teach me how to prepare a new corncob pipe to be smoked. I mean, you can just smoke it, but if you want a bit better smoke, there's a few things you can do to prepare the chamber, prepare the bit part that sticks into the chamber. And I now have 2 brand new corn cobs and a hardwood from Missouri Meerschaum that I plan on repeating that process with. And with a little preparation, I'd like to record that and share that with you all. I also loved Briarville Pipe Repair and Restoration. They did some great videos, and then they just stopped publishing videos, but they were fun to watch as well. So from the pipe restoration side of things, that really helped me start cheaply. And then I started smoking more, and I really started off with the codgers just because that was the most affordable place to begin. I also had a tinderbox in my area, and from what I recall, they didn't sell tinned tobacco. I don't remember that being a thing, but they sold loose tobacco. They had jars and jars and jars, and they have their own in-house blends. And I started, taste testing through those. And of course, I was leaning towards the aromatics. I had no idea what Virginias were, what a Burley was. I heard codger and aromatic and sweet, and that's the direction I started in. So again, learning, I found the aromatic piper, and his content was wonderful on learning to taste. He has an excellent video on moisture management. That was a big problem for me at the beginning. Coming from smoking cigarettes and cigars, your habit of smoking is dragging on something for, you take a quick drag, you pause, you blow it out. And that's how I treated the pipe. It wasn't until Mutton Chop Piper started learning about the breath method and sharing with us his journey about learning the breath method that I was learning that there was a different method. I was learning what cadence was and how to go about that. A lot of people give Mutton Chop credit for the breath method, and that's nowhere near the truth. And Mutton Chop never presented that way. He was very upfront that he was learning this as well. And he actually has multiple videos on the subject sharing what he was learning and sharing how he was learning to talk about it as well. But there's a lot of other videos out there of people talking about the breath method. You'll also find people calling it the bellows method. But there was one other codger gentleman out there who had been posting videos forever. The video was called Breath Smoking. The gentleman's name was Alan, I have it written, Alan Kerslake. The channel is at 538921. I'll have it linked in the show notes below. But he started his YouTube channel like 18 years ago, long time. But he started posting about his pipe smoking about 14 years ago. And some of his videos are actually really entertaining, but his breath smoking video helped me kind of connect some dots that I wasn't getting from the Mutton Chop Piper conversation on the subject. But once breath smoking clicked for me, that changed my enjoyment of pipe smoking 100-fold. It wasn't drag, exhale, drag, exhale, drag, exhale, which I learned was a cause of a lot of the moisture that I was experiencing, because the fast combustion caused that to happen. And I was also, heating up my mouth, causing more saliva. Saliva was going in. Anyway, so the Alan Kerslake video and the Mutton Chop video were probably the most influential in my enjoyment of smoking a pipe. Now I can sit with a pipe in my mouth, enjoying just a smooth cadence. It's very relaxing, and I can use both of my hands while I'm on the computer. Just relax in general. It's a much more, you can get into almost a box breathing cadence, which is known to be relaxing. So hugely influential on my pipe smoking. Another honorable mention, Hobbiton Piper. Great videos on tasting and cellaring, methods of storing tobacco. Those videos are wonderful. Hobbiton Piper is a classic. Really grateful that he's still producing content. One other honorable mention. Another great codger gentleman. He was an old-time doctor named Ian Dunbar. His channel was at M as in Mary, B as in Bravo, C as in Charlie, H as in Hotel, B as in Bravo, 1961. And he wrote a book called More Than a Puff of Smoke, and he has a playlist where he reads that book to us. And he also has some really good videos on just tobacco. You can go to his channel and look those up. If you're like me and you're interested in those types of things, you'll enjoy listening to those. I won't go into them. I'm grateful that the videos are still there, so go check them out. Anyway, those were my big things. Estate pipes, being able to find high quality pipes that just needed a little love. The wonderful thing about estate pipes is that they are already broken in for you. they've already been smoked. They've already have a layer of the tobacco oil and soot. It's the chamber's been prepared for you. Even if you clean it, probably don't want to sand it all the way down, but even if you sand it pretty close to the briar, it's still way more prepared than a naked pipe, a brand new briar pipe, which, Walt, thank you for this. This is a brand new Dottle and Briar that I won from Walt's GA a month or so ago. And this is probably my 5th bowl through this. So I'm in the break-in process here. I've been running burley blends through this. I'm just kind of bouncing between Carter Hall, Prince Albert. I've done some Big and Burley, some Old Joe Krantz. So right now, this is a bowl of Carter Hall again, kind of going back to that. But starting with estate pipes, I did not appreciate the work that goes into breaking in a pipe. I did buy a Savoy here, but I don't remember having any issues or a break-in process with that pipe. The Omega smoked like a dream once I opened up the airway. So I've come to appreciate estate pipes in comparison to a brand new pipe. Brand new pipes are wonderful, but it does take some time to get them broken in, get familiar with how they smoke. I've never been one to dedicate my pipes to a specific type of blend, but I always start with burleys, just because when you have a new chamber, you're going to have burning briar, and burleys are already woody, nutty, and that flavor profile lends itself to covering the flavor of a fresh tobacco chamber, fresh briar pipe chamber. So the first 10 to 20 bowls through a pipe is always burley. After that, it's fair game, all fair game. Greg, Sandra, congratulations. Thank you for providing us with another wonderful GA opportunity. And again, don't enter me in the GA. I just wanted to support your channel and say congratulations. Love watching your guys' stuff. I love your interactions and your interplay. It's a lot of fun. So thank you. I hope those resources will be interesting to you. Everything that I mentioned will be linked to down in the show notes. So remember, life with a pipe is better than without. Bye for now.